Hey everybody, this is Riker Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Last time we had defeated Moginar and acquired the Hyperball. We have saved Brio from further Phazon corruption, and now it's time to move on to the third planet, but the second planet that suffered from Phazon corruption, Elysia. Just like 242 said, we will not be able to directly reach the location of the seed right now. Instead, we're going to be landing at a research facility floating above Elysia called SkyTown. As if this wasn't, well, it is a sci-fi game, so you would expect this, but SkyTown is probably the most steampunk location that I've seen in any video game I've played. Normally I'm not a fan of sci-fi or steampunk settings, but I really like the way SkyTown was done. There's the seed, but we unfortunately can't get to it right now. Because, well, the shield generator is beneath the surface, and doing this would be and conducting a search for the seed beneath those clouds would be far from feasible. I used to believe that Elysia, given its size and how far away we are from it, I used to believe Elysia was a gas giant. Could somebody confirm or deny that, please? Now, one thing about Elysia is you will not find a lot of enemies around here. So, if you just enjoy puzzle solving, then you'll like Elysia. But if you're more combat-oriented, then you won't.
Samus, your highest priority is to get SkyTown's Aurora unit back online. It will help you find a way to reach the seed. We will upload its coordinates to you now. Proceed with caution. Gore's whereabouts and disposition are still unknown.
Yeah, you remember what happened to Rundus? Well, given what has happened on the other planet, the same thing probably happened to Gore. Now, one thing you'll notice is how far away we are from the Aurora unit. Yeah, SkyTown's big. Definitely bigger than Brio. Now, this is the reason why you weren't able to get very far in, yeah, you were not able to get far in SkyTown without the Hyperball. See those Phazon growths? You aren't able to get at them unless you have the Hyperball. But once you have it cleared out, you should be able to get through to SkyTown normally. You can't even get any expansions here, so if you're having trouble with Moginar trying to come here before won't help you any. Just missile those two doors. And now we should be able to enter SkyTown proper. All the crates will look different as well, so bear in mind that everything here is going to look different. Now this feature here, this feature of SkyTown is probably the most annoying feature there is here. There are a whole bunch of rocket pods that basically hold what's important on SkyTown, and they're connected by a whole bunch of zip lines. You're going to have to navigate these zip lines in order to progress from unit to unit. And there are hazards located on almost all the zip lines. These doors are pretty simple. Just shoot them once with your power beam and they'll break open. Unfortunately, on later zip lines, there are hazards that are a lot more annoying. Generally, if you don't react to a hazard fast enough and you get hit by it, you will fall off the zip line, and you will reappear at the start of the zip line and have to try again. Tin bots. These are pretty much the only enemies that you're going to see regularly in SkyTown. A simple charge shot should take care of them. There's actually a little achievement that you'll be able to get with them in the future. You can go up to this grab ledge now, but you won't be able to do anything with it. Now there is an item on the other side of this gap, but you won't be able to access that item until you get, I think, Boost Ball. And coincidentally, Boost Ball is the next thing we're going to get. At least I think the next thing we get, the next big upgrade we get is Boost Ball. And there isn't a whole lot to get on the way there either. Getting turned around is easy because there's all kinds of elevators. A lot of the rooms look the same, well, because these are pretty much standardized units. Makes sense, because they have to be manufactured by the GF or whoever produced these things. Now, when there's not a zip line, there's going to be a cannon that will require you to go Morph Ball and get shot out of it. You will not be able to access all of these cannons initially. Some will require Boost Ball and some will require Plasma Beam. You can Spring Ball into a Bomb Jump or Double Bomb Jump to get that. I was just trying to Spring Ball into it because that looks cooler and it's faster if you can do it the first time. I actually haven't recorded for this game in a while because I've had to catch up on the other project. But I think I've got enough Super Mario Galaxy 2 recorded that I can finally focus on this game, although I'd much rather be playing Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is what makes the zip lines annoying. Yeah, if you screw up, you have to start all over. They get worse, believe me. Generally, just don't stop firing. And the angle that you see Samus at just changes all the time, and it makes... Wow, this is annoying. Do these take more than one hit on Hypermode or something? Because I don't know why I'm struggling so much. Maybe. Maybe they do take 2 hits on Hypermode, that's annoying. There's doors here, and there's one more kind of obstacle we haven't run into yet. I definitely don't remember those, that many spheres being there on Veteran Mode. Some were probably added for Hyper. Now watch out for these lasers, you won't be able to go through them, they do quite a bit of damage, but if you turn around underneath there, you'll be able to get a missile expansion. Not a whole lot of items we can get right now. At least until Boost Ball. I think that's actually all the items we can get before Boost Ball. I do like the music that plays in SkyTown, though. It's definitely relaxing and sets the scene pretty well. What's this? There's got to be a Morph Ball tunnel around here. Oh, here it is. You can probably hear a missile expansion. That missile expansion is going to be taunting us for a while. It's right at the top of this shaft, but we can't get this missile expansion until we have Spider Ball, and we're not going to be getting Spider Ball for a long time. Spider Ball in this game, unlike in Prime 1 and Prime 2, is one of the last things you get. I remember in Metroid 2, Spider Ball was one of the first things you got. Yeah, I've been playing Metroid 2. I did get the good ending, finally, because for some reason I struggled beating that game in under 3 hours. Now, there's the way out, but when you try to leave, yep, gotta fight a boss. Steam Lord! The Steam Lord is pretty annoying the first time you fight him, but when you fight him again later, you're gonna have great advantage that makes taking him out trivial. Unfortunately, when all of his Steam bots are up, the Steam Lord employs a cloaking device. And the Steam Lord is only vulnerable when he is not using his cloaking device. Oh, another thing he can do is if you get hit with one of his attacks, he can actually interrupt your hyper mode. And that's really annoying. Are all his bots back up already? And I would recommend using hyper mode to take the Steam Lord out, because you're going to be getting an energy tank shortly after him. Matter of fact, I think the reward for beating this fight is an energy tank. Just be aware of hyper mode failures. Wow, I'm going through my health a lot faster than I'd like. This fight shouldn't even be hard. Jeez. Maybe I got a little bit too happy with hyper mode. Are there any crates around here? I guess I should just keep my distance and hope he doesn't spawn or something. Never mind. Yeah, I got a little bit too aggressive there. And I hope I start at the beginning of the fight again. Maybe I should only use hyper mode for damaging him and just tank the hits. Are you serious? Is it going to take me all the... It better not take me all the way back. That would be awful. Please take me to the beginning of the Steam Lord fight. Oh, that was just so sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Good. I guess I do have to go back a little bit, but not too far. Whatever, I don't care. Wow, that was so sloppy. I feel embarrassed that I did some really hard fights, like the Korak fight. I did the Korak fight in one try. I did the Run This fight in one try, but I can't beat something as stupid as the Steam Lord in one try. Hey, I suck at this game. And this time I'm going to leave the crates so that I can bust them open for power-ups later. And take these dumb guys out the slow way. You know what? Screw it. Why does this guy move so fast? That was better. Why did my hyper mode fail when I was corrupt? That doesn't make any sense. Here he is. This fight shouldn't even be hard. That was a good hit. Where are the health crates again? I want more than that game. Oh, wow, that was very close. I almost threw that one away. That was bad. Now, I know there's more crates than this around here. Did that give me nothing? That's, of course, not enough. The hell? Thank you, finally! God, that guy has a lot of health on Hypermode. Sorry I was being so quiet, but yeah, that was annoying. You know, the thing is, I think you gotta fight one more of those guys before you can use the easy method. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use the easy method for him for a long time. At least I think we have even more energy tanks than this. Now, after you beat the Steam Lord, there's a whole bunch of these things that you have to sever. In order to release the door, I think. I think this releases the door. Yeah, it does. Okay. Now that we've beaten the Steam Lord, I think I'm actually going to call it here, because this video is getting a bit long. So next time on Let's Play Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, we're going to continue our search for Aurora Unit 217.